Hey, not good morning, but good afternoon. This is Jeffrey Paul with an inspiration for you, but it's an afternoon inspiration since I've realized that my morning inspiration I did early at 7:30 this morning didn't come across or didn't get recorded or someone in Facebook lost it. But nonetheless, I appreciate you being out there and listening to this inspiration and being inspired by it. Hey, listen, some great news. We went over 500 and some views yesterday on our inspiration. I thank you because it's when you're sharing and your hearts and your thumbs up that make the difference. So I really appreciate the actual blessing of you continually being inspired, but also inspiring others. Hey, today I have an inspiration for you. And the inspiration is this: who do you measure yourself to? You know, we always are measuring something, aren't we? You're either measuring how smart you are to somebody who's smart, or you're measuring somebody who is wealthy, or somebody who's successful, or someone who's better looking, or someone who is more intelligent, or whatever it might be. It might be the cover of a People magazine. It really doesn't make a difference. Consciously and subconsciously, we are always measuring ourselves. Don't you find that to be true? And sometimes you're better than, and sometimes you're worse than, or not as good as. I want to share with you a real inspiration. It isn't until you go to that place where I remember watching in the movie Avatar. Did any of you ever see Avatar? It was an incredible movie. Not the technology of the movie making, but really the technology of the words that were chosen and the storyline that was written. You know, this individual soldier who had lost his ability to walk and be able to be a full man, as he said, was unable to walk, but he was able to be a part of this technology and be advanced by mistake. In fact, by the way, his brother was supposed to be in his place, but his brother died, and he took his place as a second, fallback, bench warmer type of placement. And they put him into this avatar, I don't know, transformer, and he was able to walk and be like them and act like them and respond like them. Well, young woman, in fact, the chief's daughter, favorite daughter, if I might say, fell in love with him. But she then got angry at him, and they fell out of love because she found out that he was not what he said he was, and she thought he had lied and pulled the wool over her eyes. Then, when he came back and he really showed who he really was, he became so close to her and so loved by her that she said these words: "I can see you. I can see you." Now you say, "Jeff, why are you giving me a movie review of a movie that's been passed over 5-6 years ago?" Because those words are coming out of 1 Corinthians 13, verse 12. It says, when I was a child, I acted like a child, and I reasoned like a child, and I just played like a child, and I made no sense like a child. Don't we all? At one time, and maybe all the time, and sometimes we are acting like a child. And when we judge ourselves, when we measure ourselves to others, or we measure ourselves to who we think we should be, we're setting standards that we may not live up to, and we put ourselves down. Have you ever been there? Have you ever put yourself down from that process? Well, let me share with you this. That in 1 Corinthians 13, verse 12, it says, "I see but in a dim image, as if looking into a mirror that is dim and erred. But when I come face to face with my God, he looks at me into my eyes, and I see myself for who and what I really am, loved by him." Wow. That is a precious thought process, a meditation. Because really, the truth is, you are more than wonderfully made. You are precious and wonderfully made. It says in Psalms 139. He formed you. He held you. He loved you so much and loves you to this day. And I want to inspire you and motivate you and empower you not to measure yourself to anyone or anything, but to listen and hear what God says about you. How precious you are. How beautiful you are. You don't have to earn a Nobel Prize. You don't have to do anything except listen to his voice and allow him to tell you how precious and wonderful you are. Even when you fall down. Oh yeah, especially when you fall down. That's when he picks you up and said, "You're right. We'll walk together." So my inspiration today is I see you. I see you. And I see your preciousness, your wonderfulness, the blessing that you are to so many that you don't even know. Stop measuring yourself. Stop measuring yourself. We're getting ready for a wonderful new year coming. Best year ever, as I've continued to tag it and claim it. But the truth of it is you got to believe in yourself, and you got to believe in the one that God made you to be, and then live to be that. Just be that, your destiny. And we'll share on our inspirational walk in this coming year of 2017, as well as tomorrow. So share this. Let's blast off and even get more listeners to be inspired by your sharing, by your hearts, and by your thumbs up and all the things that you can send me to inspire me and continue to allow me to be ready to share with you each and every day as a porthole to teach, inspire, motivate, and empower you to hear that still quiet voice within you so that you can be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Have a beautiful day. Don't ever forget, beauty and change and the precious awareness of who you are begins within you as you listen to his voice. Have a beautiful day. Maybe I'll be on again tomorrow morning. I will be, God willing, 7:30. So keep watching. I'll look forward to being able to share with you another inspiration. Have a beautiful day.